Hello. All right. You will have to forgive me. I'm going to be slouching a bit tonight to try to avoid some weird nerve damage I got going on. See the doctor soon. Welcome, man. Hey, it's the holidays. I should be vegging anyway. Right? That's how that works. Okay. Yeah. Listen. The sub notification apparently isn't working. Rex, thank you for the 32-month Twitch Prime. That's not even like an obscure add-on. That's literally just stream elements. I got that pop-up that just keeps on every time you dare to chat. It's just like, hey, you want to tell them? That shit just needs like a perma I'm good button. Ask me in a month. Alright. So I'm pretty ambivalent towards the current power level of attacker crons, and as a result had not really prepared anything for this week. That alone I don't think is necessarily a problem. I mean, the expectation is you walk in running the same game plan as last season, you step on landmines, you fix them as you go. That's, I think, a reasonable thing to do. Unfortunately, that is not what I did. Instead, what I did is say, okay, I'm gonna prep this season, rip off my whole entire defense, decide I'm not gonna prep the season, and then place defense teams based on vibes. And those vibes, I would say, are largely 5v5 influenced. And I just posted my Hondo counter. So we just have to, like, YOLO the Sea Bane, and if that doesn't work, I think that's just a wrap. Unless it can kill us some other way, but I don't think it's gonna happen some other way. Unless Attacker Kron can just make it happen. I'm not even mad. Hey man, like I said, I was willing to go with the landmine strat. I fully expected that tonight could be a loss. The landmine ideally should not be your own tilt though. You're hoping to be like intel gathering landmine. Those are a little bit more useful. If there's a vein, there is not a vein. This is a correct Hondo player, unfortunately. Alright, how are we looking? We have some battles. 613 off of 7 battles. That's a little bit low. Alright. Well, for being on defense, you gotta hold. There's a world where today is winnable, but holy fuck. I don't know if the -20 versus the -2000, or I guess technically probably like 1000, is really worth the trade. Let's just find out if I'm fucked, shall we? Let's set the tone. It's good storytelling. Alright, how many attacker crowns do we have to work with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do we use one here? I would imagine the answer is yes, just by sheer virtue of this is like the one team that's like maybe qualified to get the job done. Probably should not be choosy here. Health, crit damage, it's a bulk, so we aren't going to miss TM too much. Up about mouse failing to LV. I assume we're going to get to play that. Did we see an LV? I don't know if I saw an LV. It's got some health and protection. Like, obviously we need to be worried about bulk, but like, let's not pretend that this is gonna do fucking anything in W3. Especially not in a 2-man, not even a 3-man. Literally just a +15. Alright. I don't think they start off with that many buffs, right? This is more of a build as you go type affair. I know Hondo will steal some of ours that might fuel some of ours. We don't block their revives until C does the zap, right? If we manage to just kill them early, then there is no zap, so they can revive and maybe do some fuck shit. It is not DR, it is bulk, but there's only 2, so it's not much. It is proper. Yeah, I mean, literally the only gripe I can say is, like, offense, but it's not the end of the world either. Health sets, but the boy is squishy. Alright. No buffs, I assume, for want of not being handcuffed. They did not die. So now do we ever consider slow playing? Like, do we not Zerg the sides? Do we just let C try to build the cook? I mean, like, that's a lot of buffs. We have Attacker Cron already, clearly. But I don't know that we kill a solo Hondo. I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, we just lost Link. Like, that's not even value. He's already Critivian. I think slow cook would have been correct. Surely we get to get back to Link. You ult them back to life no matter what? What do you mean? They don't have instant defeat immunity, I think. Do they? Am I forgetting? That hasn't really been on a need-to-know basis prior. He's also just not going to be targetable, which makes it doubly a fuck up, in my opinion. I think we just hit this shit. I'm pretty sure getting Silvo killed is just a throw. I think we are just fucked. Like, I don't think we ever get access to him again. He's just going to perma handcuff. Just kidding. Smile. Surely we get it one more turn. Surely we get 2 more turns. Three, 4 more turns. Alright. Yeah, I should have listened to my gut. We should have just held that first AoE. Identifying that, yes, he has 10 buffs, but also he is not critical. 12 buffs, sorry. I mean, there's no real point to bake this show, right? Alright, we can throw some teams into the pyre. Okay, what's the correct play here? Alright, correct play here is probably going to be the multi-shot, right? Hey, what's up, Calvin? Welcome, everyone. It's kind of going to be a non-round because I posted SLK on accident. Not on accident. I posted SLK without really thinking about the implications. Because I don't really like this season as a whole. And now I'm paying the consequences for it. Mission failed. We'll get him next round. I mean, we're not behind on banners, but we are behind on sheer capability of killing them. Seer with Attacker Cron? Yeah, when I said that I posted my counters, that was an encompassing statement. You seem to not understand. This feels like a kill Sovo and walk away moment. I don't think we go here first. I think we do some ranging shots. Yep. Yep. Why did it have to be buffs? I mean, it's not the vibe that we're looking for. Can we swap? The dark side buffs do nothing either. Is Pyro DR actually worth looking at here? I'm less certain than I was before. I mean, I can tell you which one would be worth running. Well, you can't see it now. It's like 90% protection. Built to spec for the matchup. Pyro DR sounds like a move. I mean, yes, but like, it is suboptimal. Like, we are solely coasting on the 6. Like, we can't go this because it's self-sabotage. This is pointless. This is not a real. This is just the best we have. Alright. Handbag attacker, potency, health, protection. I would normally say this is just basic, but basic gives us buff. What's one buff gonna do? We're making more buffs. This surely will have no consequences. More buffs. We are not landing debuffs, huh? Why did Maz just not assist? I'm either missing critical information or critical mechanics. One of the two. I mean, Kix doesn't feel like he really offered anything here, but I don't know that SM33 really feels like he's going to change much. I thought that we would have had more debuffs out. Like, weren't they normally getting debuffed in 5v5? The debuffs would have prevented them from having taunt ignore. If they're just not going to get debuffed, then Wiggle is pointless. But then Kix was also vaguely pointless. I mean, maybe he could have done a heal just to try to get some protection back in the second part. I mean, maybe it's support cron, but my support crons are not good right now. Mostly because I just don't have any. This is literally it. And it's shit for bulk. And I don't know if I plan to get more. I wasn't spot checking for how many buffs LV had during that fight, but the problem is, like, for something like Bo-Katan, obviously Bo-Katan is already pretty fucking poorly positioned, but I feel like it would be only more so with her basic dispelling. Like, there's a world where you could imagine that would just be like a race to the death. A point of intrigue. Why am I not automatically self-cleansing? Quick question. Why am I not self-assisting? Quick question. Is this game just going through some shit this patch? What is happening? We do the nuke now, we expect it to not kill. I appreciate the Twitch Prime test. Hope your vacation's going well. I think this is a basic. It's more TM for them. Okay, that... I was kind of hoping Record would just coast on being able to tank. I was basically hoping this matchup would be Record tanks 3 nukes. And we just kill him with the second snipe beforehand. Fuck, dude, I really wish we had Art on Record instead of Marin first. Like, Art on Marin is fine. But not once have I fought a NS versus Jabba that required an Arta and Marin, and we have already played like 4 Bad Batch 2 fights where I was like, yeah, Arta and Wrecker would have been excellent here. This is the Rex DC? Yeah. I mean, we can't call it to assist, fundamentally. This is just ramp and hope they shoot Omega, probably. Thank you. Problem was with only one person alive, our target practice gain is shit. We're working on Snipe, but I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. The pretext of Record just take everything just doesn't fucking work. Unfortunate. How was the boy built? Health. I mean, that's not good for Rex Snipe, but not really. I mean, he's 83.7. That's usually the range. I'm fucking surprised that he went down that easily. Next. Fuck it. I'm not in that mood tonight. Like, where did the damage come from? I know Rex is assisting. Yeah, there's no real damage boosts. It's like 50% offense. There's no damage to right here. Cracks every 3 when you're stacking armor shreds. That's a good point. Yeah, it's on the cracks Omicron. It's pure. Basically never mattered before now. When our allies just they have a 50% chance to dispel all buffs on the target and they inflict armor shred until the end of the encounter. Not wrong, but even then, like, is my defense modding pretty much invalidated? Sure. But I would still say this team has like very little damage output, so I would have thought or hoped that he could just eat that shit. Why did it just snap back? Game? What are we doing here? All right. I mean, Captain Rex is a fucking problem for Maul. The Mandalorians as well. What? Wait. We need to think grimier. Let the legend come back to life. Oh, it doesn't work in the last unit. I forgot. Uh, um, we can work with this. What's our weakest pre-taunt? Goddamn LSTs are ruining the game. If the order of events is Cullen increase, Hondo handcuff, Silvo kill, we could just keep rolling 50-50s until Hondo is forced to retreat. Because otherwise, Pirate King Hondo is just going to mass assist and we go to 10. I think we just have to roll the dice. Does Hondo 9 have a revive? Oh no, it's Hondo has a revive. They fucking gave him an anti-scammer clause. Come on, man. Those Datacron instantly get into his 10 stacks. Only if he... Wait, I thought that when Hondo retreated, it wasn't revivable. I thought escape from battle was like a non-preventable, non-anythingable. Interesting. So escape is just functionally death. He can't be revived if he runs. Well, let me tell you, he can. Okay, if we just had a Gear 5 gas, this would be really convenient. Does Hondo have anti-plague shit? I want to say yes. I want to say most things do. Or was it just Vayne, broadly? What other sources of revive profession are there that are not posted on defense? Okay, the answer, turns out, is not enough. Like, everything gets printed with anti-NS. There has to be some sort of fail-safe for why Dr. Kron would not work here. One would think. Okay, the problem is Daka still has to get 2 people dead, right? She can't infinite loop off of 1. So this is basically just Marin. It's not even Marin with that extra steps. This is literally just Marin. Except the less survivable. Hmm. The R3 has. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work. The angle, while cute, is pretty fucking fake. We can ability block him and semi-temporarily stop the 10 stack? No, but it forces into basic, so it literally force feeds him into 10 stack, technically even faster than normal. Hmm. The only reason why Jam Kit Kat would be considerable here would be to snipe Salvo and then timeout. Which unfortunately would be boring as fuck. Leap Hondo? There is no Hondo leap. Meidoji Hondo is just not going to be accessible to us. I don't think there's any point in spending an attacker cron here. Oh. I thought it was on a JMK unique. I always just assumed. I can't say I'm too familiar with non-JMK lead JMK usage. This is kind of new territory for me. Please forgive. Well, Unfortunately, this does make him go crit immune, but this doesn't make him go targetable immune. Right, we can gain turn meter, but they can also gain turn meter. But logically, that makes some sense. I can see how you would get there. You make a good point. I mean, the boy is never going to be targetable again. Let's be real here. And he has 40 stacks, so gas lead plus silver retreat or Honda retreat is not on the table. But they can gain TM, so I shouldn't even fuck around. I should just take this, I guess. What on defense? What does nothing. I like how gas gained health with that. Their solution to, yeah, we kind of fucked up on evasion mastery being, yeah, I don't know, man, just art on everything is an interesting choice to be made. Alright. What is the state of the preload? We can bring it by, well, can we? No, well, Silva literally, like, Silva brought him back, but Silva was also the only way to get him to retreat, I think, unless the preload is favorable. It would have to be a Pirate King basic after a Hondo handcuff. Did the readout? Well, it did exactly what I figured it would. It only looked like we might have been able to. I figured it was only going to buy us a Silvo, but there. Once I saw the preload, I was like, maybe it could buy us a Hondo, but yeah. Jib Garza for the accuracy. I mean, I should just accuracy arrow him. I'm just lazy as fuck. I mean, it's not even laziness. I just never had a reason. And for recent JMK things I've been doing, we would be incentivized to not be on accuracy for limit testing. But that's not a thing for 4 months now. Come back later. Did he handcuff during that? I don't remember. We're running out of squishies. I mean, I guess with Relic Delta, a lot more things become squishy. Brahmas we already know is going to lose, so we shouldn't use anything actually usefully bad. He did a handcuff? He did, but it's like... Oh yeah, but Pirate King Hundo calls him... So wait. Okay, I understand why Deluxe were to ban. So Pirate King Hondo's basic, I guess, issued the call to assist that got him 10 stack before it killed him? So I think it's impossible. I'm wrong. Okay. Just curious, why wouldn't WAT work? Basically, you let them do whatever they want to you, offer it. Gas being their each GL targeting priority. If we didn't do gas, well, just what targeting priority? I don't remember. But basically, if we didn't do gas, then there was like a 50-50 that Cat would have just gotten handcuffed. Problem is, like, JML sounds ass here. I have absolutely zero hope or expectation of this being anything. Like, I would rather just do something else. What would we rather do? I mean, we have these two. Like the protection. Does that have any anti-GL bullshit? Or not anti, but if no GLs are present. For the sake of not wasting Saw. Galactic. Nope. Still considering Luthen R10. Luthen R10 is still quite high on the list. For reasons such as today. I mean, if you go GL, you could try to kill Oppo, but I am more skeptical that you even get to the point where you could kill him. Can't kill Size and Perish. This is Attacker Kron, Kyle Katarn. They get buffs. You try to just one-shot Sides, add to them, and brawl it out to the end. And Saw Bomb debuffs so they can't ignore taunt. Well, that's what that is. Is it real? Probably not. It's a point of curiosity. Why is that boy so fast? You're too fast. This man is only like 275 too. Fucking calm down. Promos I don't actually want to do damage. I guess ability blocking LV maybe would have been funny. I guess increasing their cooldowns also kind of shits on our ability to let them make buffs. Okay, did we make buffs on ourselves? Yes. I don't think that's what we need to have a conversation about here. Yo? Those are bulk rolls. And don't let the potency fool you. Potency this set is stupidly high for some reason. This is a pretty bulky Crom. Obviously, it's not dark side bulk. We might have to come back to this. Like, we literally got far enough to trigger the Savior just off of... Like, we were avoiding damage. What happens if we didn't avoid damage? What happens if we just fucking go for it? I don't know, man. What if we're just too fast? What if we need to tank our speeds, let them get out the gate slightly, and then we just fuck them? This is a casualty of us going first and needing to hold back our power. I think this might be real, unironically. I don't know that we can iterate on this until week 2. Does Saw increase cooldowns the bomb or the rocket? I think it's on the bomb, right? Like, if we don't go first, we don't make that many buffs, they don't do that much to us. We can literally just D-speed, let them go first, buff the fuck up, and then we just reverse sweep them. LV clone attacker crime might be dog shit. Alright. R10 Luthen. Motherfucker, you need to get here. In terms of priority, I think it's still Wrecker, but... let's back up. Come back to us, CX2. There are only so many attacker crowns to go around. Dude, that shit's... Okay, this is kind of why I wanted to approach this season this way. Is like, there's nothing in this season that gets me excited, but I'm waiting for anything to grab me. That shit... Or like the defense angles in 5v5... We will find ways to have fun through the season, even if I don't think attacker crowns are fun. But... yeah, to be clear, my intent is not to D-rank. We will be tryharding this season, but if we can sneak in some cool shit along the way. Fuck, dude. Okay, we have to talk about this tomorrow. I'm gonna this is like hijacking my attention now. I want to cook on that so hard. I think it's 100%. I think that's winnable. 100%. Plus, I wouldn't even mind Maz going to defense either. We just need to look for interesting attackers to consider. But we also just need more attacker cruns. Okay, fighting Inquisitors, everyone will be debuffed just inherently. I want to say the past we've done what, Malgus? But Malgus would probably be interested more in tank run. Do support crowns give shielding if no supports are present? Or the support is dead? Whenever non-support allies critically hit, grant that protection upstack every 2 turns. I don't know if that comes from the support being alive, or if that's a rule that just turns on for having a support present. I feel like in the spirit of the game, they would probably have to be alive, but it would be very convenient if they did not. Oh, it's not attacker. Oh, it's an attack strat. Amp bag healer. Whatever. We retreat so we can do layer first. We'll do layer first and then figure out. I don't remember. I mean, I know Seer, but Seer's on defense. What was I doing against Reba back in the day before? Trey is also on defense. I know BKM vaguely. I was worried about BKM against attacker, but it's not attacker, so it is BKM. That's fine. Like, Leia's... The problem with doing this is, like, I don't give a shit if this works. I would never want to do this. Leia's only on offense to cover for, like, Ahsoka type shit. Which, like, I guess you could argue, okay, if LV was a problem, then Leia could just be on offense to cover, but then we would still need an Ahsoka answer anyway. Which I guess C-Bane could pivot over to cover? I guess. I guess. My bulk all gone. Well, damn. Kind of hate everything here. Sure. Might as well. I feel like this is probably correct. The advantage is a damage increase, yes, but not for long. Stop no longer credible. You are correct. The amount of lock buffs going on is making me slightly uncomfortable. Hey, why does this man just kill me in 2 seconds? Oh, right, the shielding. Just kidding. Give me your Omicron, please. It has to be basic still. It's just good business. Alright, I fucking lied. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, attacker would have been nice, but I feel like if we didn't have this, I feel like sides were dying way the fuck sooner. When judging whether this is a real fight or not. Be safe, my child. Hey, this could just, like, crater that side right now. Okay, just... sorry. Real Drogon will save us. Real Drogon's not here. Real Drogon came closer to winning this fight than we'd have. I rest my case. If we are thinking testing ROI, maybe it'll be better to stop backing out so we can try to see what's back wall, if we can actually get there. I don't know. We did okay, all things considered. Looking forward to going to full walls of attacker crowns next week. Next week? Okay, I don't know. For my end, already been there. Dude, oh man. We gotta get it Grievous off of defense, I think. How many times in past seasons have we done Grievous versus Reva and it was almost? But now I don't think it's an almost, now I think it just is. I mean, Grievous is on defense for kind of the same reason, right? That attacker crown Grievous just seems kind of funny. But, oh, I feel like that would have been so clean here. Or maybe there's a better way. Maybe tank run. Nah, you just need attacker, I think. Like, tank run would give you a second Grievous reset. So you could maybe try to tough it out without your team going to shit. We are still holding some power, but I feel like in so spending it, we might just not have anything left to test with Backroll. Is this already a thing? I feel like this is probably already a thing, just by its very nature. It sounds interesting. Wouldn't this, like, go infinite? Isn't this just gonna, like, fuck the game? I don't remember whether uniques like Captain Rex can re-trigger thresholds. Like, is it gonna count down dots and then repeatedly just hit the Captain Rex heal point and then top up, or is it you only get one per round of calcs? Better. Better. Alright, team his ass. Bench that shit. Just gonna... real quick. Gas Attacker Crown probably has mildly more sauce than that did. Dude, I have absolutely no memory of what I usually use against what. I need to pull my Manchester from last season. I need to inside myself. Alright. 3-3 and me 3-3 offense. Hey, there's a Balin. What do? Gungans or Bane? I got bad news. Alright. Yeah, my board placement is basically the polar opposite of what I was doing last season, I think. I was gonna say for better or worse, but I don't think it's for better at all. I think it's strictly for worse. This does not sound real. Bo-Katan maybe works, but didn't we want to do her against Riven? This is Attacker Crown, so we do not want to do BKM here. Yeah, Wampacron is gone, yes. But what if you just gave Wampa Attacker Cron? And didn't think at all. Tarkin literally does fear. That's dog shit against Balin. I don't want to spend Amidala. I don't want to spend Jamal. I don't want to spend the good stuff. Plus, whom? Right. I forgot about the whole can't be canned. It's kind of his entire thing. How long is that buff immunity? Wait, we literally tried to master training it and it still stayed. Hit. Alright, Steel Stealth and crit immunity did not work out. Regret to inform. It's never been more over. You can just do that like a lot of it more. We could maybe do some cooking. I am going to hazard a guess that the stun immunity is probably on the lead. Live SUH.GG reaction. Yes. Please leave me alone. Please. Please. Uh-huh. Just do that. I hope this helps. What the fuck was up with that buff immunity? I'm sure, I mean, like, Mace obviously plays in the space of, like, react buff immunity. I don't remember Balin having any of that, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I'm not even gonna reach it. Just fucking slam it. Damn, Darth Revan's kinda good, huh? I choose you. I kind of need you. I mean, he's just gonna AoE, right? So taunting kind of doesn't matter here, I think. What? Go back away. Give me the shock first. Thank you. Oh, the ability block's actually kind of nice. It's GI lead that's a mute ability block, isn't it? Yeah, so BSF dies, the shielding passive goes away. As figured. Damn, dude, that would be a really nice passive to release alongside IG90. Overkill, but... So unfortunately, we don't get to try Malgus against Finn today, I guess. Though depending on what they had, that might have been a horrible idea anyway. You know, if they rotate the boss instead of repeat, what does that mean? Those two words mean the same thing. Like 5 new sets of bosses, so isn't that going to be in the new era? It's like 22 pages, so it's hard to really remember what is and is not in that post. Right? It's like people saying, like, oh yeah, it's the one after Chimera, and I'm like, I believe you. I don't remember that. You just have to take people remembering shit at their word. Oh, but we're gonna BKM against Riva, right? Man, I do kind of wish I did that. BKM against Attacker Crun. I feel like Maul probably could try to just go for Hondo. This is a horrible idea. They don't even, he's not gonna be buffed. It's just a man. Standing there menacingly. You know what? Bo-Katan deserves this. You want to see it so bad? I want to see it too. You may fight for your life. If you are to be the true king of Britannia, you will strike him down now. I think she's got it. Okay, he did that one basic on IG-12. That seemed like Ancestral didn't count as multiple buffs. Did it not? But the funny number? Yeah, but he did get a chance for a funny number. Nothing funny happened. It's only on specials. Is it? This is not an attacker card. I don't even know what I'm looking. Yeah, you're right, aren't you? The Hondos were doing so much damage with their basics that I kind of just fell into assuming it was everything. I guess it was more Relic Delta versus Gear 12 and lower. Yeah, the problem is technically that is not also good enough. He could be Uncle and increase next turn. Please, God, give me an invert sort one day. So he was not, but now he is. Oh god, I forgot scroll where it works down. Just kidding. I no longer need invert. What? This man is cheating. So what? Fucking the best we could do is Malzahado is very free. Yeah, I don't want him to open up with immediate fucking I don't remember what. I mean, Frenzy Steel is annoying. It would be good if we could keep it. Alright, man. This man is playing live PvP. So he saved the Terminator one. That's not much offense. What if he just pops small? Just kill the fucker. Alright. Where were we? Seriously? Bad for banners, good for business. Alright, Mara has grenade next turn. We can cash out EP stun now. Okay, her ult was not shit. Was not worth being afraid of that. Bomb defused. Counter-terrorist win. Now what? Why did bears arrive? Every unit self-revives once. It's not the first time one ally dies, it's the first time for each ally. The first time an ally is defeated, revive them. You were told classic EP Starkiller didn't work against Ray anymore? Yeah, just like it doesn't work against Ray Ezra. Perhaps they just meant that they weren't able. And the thing I'm a little bit sad about it is we maybe did not need a Starkiller ult when I did, but I was putting down extra respect. For whatever reason, I think I was an attacker Ray mode. I was like, we need to get our defenses up now. It's like, no, fuck, it's Healercron, man. If Barris was dead, sure, maybe. Oh, it's Pokron. Oh, it's fake. And before this just crashes and burns fucking horribly. Ah, you just didn't know how bad the Balin versus Ori matchup was. Aren't we supposed to be Hulk the fuck out? Like a bunch of bonus protection and offense stacking? Now it's starting to show up. Did it just not work at the start of battle, I guess? I triggered before Balin lead? Okay, that was something I was always wondering, actually. Was like, does it go you're unique, they're unique, your lead, their lead? Or is it you're unique, your lead, their lead? Alright. Yeah. Probably don't post Poe without a Geo. Hi. Nothing bad can ever happen to me. I'm feeling slightly scabbed. Where's the insane bulwark cash at? What gives, man? I feel like he's just gonna daze me again. Isn't the daze unresistible? No. As you were then. I'm gonna let you all hash this out. You can see the attacker crown true damage at work. Seems to be having a presence. Okay, please perish now. Scorch was taunting. We just did 127,000 true damage compared to 130k crits. Damn. And whatever the sad thing, I actually had accuracy arrows on my Pound Master Qui-Gon from the end of last season. I can't tell you why. I know I've thought about QA versus Ahsoka recently, but I don't think it was for that reason. I'm going to assume we don't have it anymore. We do not. Why are we back on credit one? Whatever. See, the problem is Dispel kind of isn't that good for us, right? But it'll deny her perfect defense, I guess. We need to manage how often we manage their buffs. Like, if we just rip it right now, I don't think it's doing much. Yeah. We should let Azra stack up, perhaps. Why did Exile stop her from... Exile only stops ingoing, right? It doesn't stop outbound? So why did it stop outbound there? We were very close. I really need that foresight off of Yang, unfortunately. I think Pao might not have it yet. Yeah, he's one turn off. Just... And she fucking lost most of her buffs. That accuracy up might be value, unfortunately. The decoy has to be alive for all those benefits. I think we need a CD up. Most of her shit is locked anyway, and she's gonna be the target. Nope. Did Ezra dodge it? I wasn't looking. Oh, she lost her stealth at the worst time possible. I don't know if QA has decoy in. Oh, we're running out of time. Yeah. She didn't have decoy either. It's probably crumbling here. Yep. I am correct. Yeah, I don't know, man. We were... Like, we got kind of the sequence I was hoping for. And then his dog shit from there. I don't know, man. I don't understand why that QA didn't work. It seems odd to me. Logically. Yeah, this is not worth exploring. Weirdly enough, we might be able to clear today. It would basically put us on hope they can't clear. Yeah, okay, so there. So, let's talk about this. Jedi Vanguard. Jocasta is very fucking unfortunate in this meta, I think. The fact that her first move is to get rid of all buffs is extremely tragic potential. I think Mace might be better served by just getting the Temple Guard rights. Like, he may be spicier with Attacker Crown. I don't know. I don't know what the angle is. Alright, we almost needed, like, auto at this point. We have burnt so many teams in the service of science. Also, I don't even know if we can kill this Ahsoka. Also, what is she? It's a tank crown. We would need Maul for this. Is it remotely possible without Maul here? Afra question mark. Zori probably not. Oh, we do have JML. We do have Nicers as well. Alright, we need to just like take inventory. We do not have Maul. JML, NS, Afra, maybe we do have JCal. Tarkin, Enoch, Radis. Zori. Qui-Gon could help get us there. Okay, who on this list is most likely to be able to kill Ahsoka twice successfully? It might just have to be either JML or Afra. Also, keep in mind that 250% bonus damage clause. That could be kind of sneaky. Alright. How easily can we kill Ahsoka, and how easily can we kill the rest? That may be easier said than done in some teams' respects. Malgus is kind of the standout, immediate, spooky boy. We could go J-Cal as his own squad, but it's tank revive, so it'd have to be J-Cal what? We've done that before. Probably in set 16 we've been there before. A coincidence, I'm sure. Yeah. And then... And that's why we don't wait. As much as I would have liked to have bet back turn. Fuck you too. They know. I really just wanted the regen tech, man. We saved Space Mom. Well done. Problem is, spending Cal might have made it harder to kill Ahsoka. Come to think of it. I know the healer is 6 with the DACA shit. Is there ever an angle to split off DACA from Marin? Try to make the most of it. Who would it serve? I don't know if Papyr's a higher threat than Jocasta. Both of them have attacker. We do have this. Watt is spent. Armor exists. But armor is kind of fake here. It is and it isn't. We do just have a floating Cal, huh? So close. I forgot that the assist pops the foresight. Why am I being interrupted? Repeatedly. They have not fixed that bug, huh? I mean, no temple card will certainly make the squad easier, at least. We also have DCMG, but I don't know if that's going to have reach. We also have Pirates. Vayne, SM33, to be specific. We have stuff. We just need to be careful about what goes where. It's support crown. Tenacity up and tenacity down. We don't have a dispel for that. I don't think this will work. Did she not do the finger guns, or did she do it and I missed it? Also, I thought the squad had a revive once. Shame on me for thinking Tarkin does anything episode 2. It's past 2 at this point. We're at like episode 3. I've always said good things about this squad. All right. All right, it's just the Dooku loop we have to think about more than anything. Where are you here? Hi, bud. Have you come to visit? Lokes. Okay, so good. What do you mean? He has lost many times in the past, is what I mean. In situations where losing would have been not preferable. Hi, Loki B. Come here, dude. That boy's in a very good mood. What if it's just like this? The problem is they have shit protection ratio, so it might not be enough. But it might be this. Loki B. This our final attacker cron. Surely there's a better team we could give it to, or a more important matchup we could give it to. Are there any other squads here that would scream, hey, I've got a buff? Yes, possibly. Hi, bud. There. Join us. I mean, BKM, assuming that BKM counts. Please, that way be. Alright, go back to your tree. The Danger Dot? Oh, yeah, that is what that is, isn't it? It's 2 turns start of encounter doubt. I don't know. I feel like that'll be manageable. The 75% defense will be more annoying. Stop aiming at that man. Thank you. And then we do the big Kersplody thing. And we can move on with life. Consecutive zombie swooshes. My special move. Suddenly we have more in reserve than it looked like. I mean, Padme would be positioned decently well against Trench. It's a question or concern of do we have enough damage? Really? 55% health, 30% defense. Can we do better? No, not really. I mean, if you say we can't. I mean, this honestly might actually be hotter. Use Moff Gideon. I mean, this Dooku is very likely fast enough that I don't think it would be a good idea. Yeah. Not room. Although, man... Okay, do we care about keeping these FTCs, actually? It might be useful for tonight. I'm sorry. More aggro than intended. I don't hate these. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it would be cheap if it does. You were just permanently shocked, huh? You were the worst part of this team somehow. Fucking tragic. Not enough damage. Sad times. If my team quality was better, maybe this is plausible, but they've just been so debudgeted over the years. Imagine if Ahsoka was not horrifically squishy and was still alive here. Like we would have had it. Imagine if Mace was slightly exceptionally built. Yeah. Alright. So close, yet so far. I feel like it's unlikely to be Zorian. What's the best we can do here? Within budget. A dash on Chui might not be bad. It'll be a bit ballsy, but... As long as Trench does mass on guard. That's vaguely goofy. Ah, fuck about. I don't know. This did not get to play correctly for either squad, I feel like, but we are worse affected for being pretty paper. Whatever, man. Clear to win rules. I mean, it's not necessarily clear to win, but that's the hope. Now, I think we go here. Yeah, because we used WAD here. It doesn't matter if there's plug and play. I thought Vayne Preen taunted, or was that just with Watt? Maybe that was just Quick Gold or with Watt. Oh, anyway. Farewell. He's fire lead. That would be logical. The return of JML Cam. Could it be? A dispel on basic would help. Potentially. An R9 would also help. We need to worry about incoming damage taken. I forget. She is not immune to heal block, right? Maybe that's partially our angle. Misplay should have passed to JML before Cam. I am a bit rusty. Here. Healercron makes this rather chill. Alright. Alright, you still exist. I thought that there were... Shit. She could become a problem, potentially. We're just kind of out of squads. I don't know that I'm expecting too much traction here. Yeah. We really didn't get anywhere? Cooldown wise? Alright, man. If you say so. Unfortunate. I know my squad or my speeds are at around like 325. Like if we were maybe marginally faster, I know we had some unlucky stun fails too, but you can't count on that. You have to assume the worst can happen. They can blind Anakin if we wanted to go that route. I don't know that that works. Did you miss Luminar attack? Luminar is more of a 5v5. Well, technically not true, but for the teams that we fight against, it doesn't really work on 3v3. You already caught us split the Jedi out of it. Luminar is there for efficiency banners, and this is anything but an efficiency day. Oh, I didn't do attacker. Fuck. Is that going to be a problem? Rapidly starting to feel like a problem. Lovely. We might just be too far out of teams. Like, this is going to feed them a lot of Ancestral. There's a problem. It just doesn't fucking stop assisting. This literally the opposite of what I would want. We want him to taunt less. Yeah, they're just too hulked out. This ult is gonna do nothing. We might be able to get out pause twice. Yeah, we did, but I believe we will be dead shortly. Like so. Ah, bud. How far can this shit be stretched? DTMG, like, KB Joe does get a decent amount of TM procs. DTMG might not be awful there, I guess. That's not bad, actually. And resistant. I'll go fuck myself. Good stuff. Good talk. That's a decent preload, at least. I mean, we've done bounty hunter shenanigans like this before. Yeah, this agree, but this rushes contract a little bit more successfully. Well, there we go. All right. Conditions satisfied. How badly is Bug Jocasta about to fuck me up? Very to the point, huh? I don't know if there's any point in saving Anakin AoE. I'm thinking the answer is no, there's not a point. A waste of an attacker chrome. Is it ever Iden? They don't have AoE. Like, this exists, but I don't think it's real. In fact, I think I took mods off of them, yeah. I went this route because I want to try to halt Jocasta. How come we can never pop her foresight? There's a lot of freaky shit I'm not sure I understand going on. What are bitch is that? Like, why was she getting deflective ward reactively to us just hitting her? I understand for Kelleran counterattacks. Not even close. How do I want to distribute this? Buzzy boy. Would we rather exec into home one? Profundity. How do I want to do this? What don't we want to do? We don't want to do Leviathan here. We could do Leviathan here. I assume I could do Leviathan here. I don't think we really care about banners today. We just care about clearing. Though it would be good to maintain good practice. It's a Bistan, so this team is strictly worse. So our ideal would be Bounty Hunters here, Profundity here, Leviathan here. I think this seems fine. The Bistan should significantly lower the early game pressure on us. I would think. Look, man, if bringing reinforcements somehow hangs me today, fucking so be it. I know that's tempting fate. Huh? How did a second reinforcement already come out? I feel like I've never seen that happen. Am I crazy? The better ship has arrived. I'm gonna pay you 40 stacks to fuck off. Sure. We can recover a banner. Was that what I was doing? It was like this, right? Let's not tempt fate. The Y-Wing was most assuredly vital to be here. Can we fucking kill him? Hello? No? What are we doing? Not assisting. Got it. Still not assisting. Cool. Still no assists. Insane work. Still no... 4 or 5 turns now, no assists? Still no assists. Cool, cool, cool. No doubt, no doubt. Why am I not using this? Now perish. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Unless I did mean it. I did not mean it. All right, I don't even want to know what kind of minus we're on. We're on minus affinity. 1843. Hell yeah, vintage year. Minus 240 or some shit. I will also do this to make sure nothing bad happens next time. Remove squad. Return to us. You, I'm not sure about, but could also be a return squad angle. I just need to look at my history from last season and just go back to that, man. Straight up. Grievous, we'll see. I think Grievous can be very scrappy on defense, but I think it could be very convenient on offense. For all of the near misses of past days, oh yeah. Attacker Crunch should make it a certified doomsday machine. That'd be cool. Alright. I'm tired of shit. That took forever. That was almost a 3-hour GAC. Jesus Christ. I don't know how those other people do it. Yeah, 1843 is 5v5 prep. That's a good point. Alright. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know why you waited this long. You're tougher than I am. Yeah. We'll be back next round. Hopefully with what's with the shit show? We'll come back tomorrow to do our in-between review. We'll get a theory craft for us all. That I don't know, man. I wish I had rank to burn. I would love to throw some matches, try to workshop that shit. It looks so playable if you just save your combo for after they get to pop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But back tomorrow. Good luck in your round if you haven't played yet. Good luck in your next round if you have. Peace.